Domestically, liberal comedian Samantha Bee back on TBS last night, apologizing in a way for her awful attack on the daughter of the president, Ivanka Trump.
It is a word I have used on the show many times, hoping to reclaim it. This time, I used it as an insult. I crossed the line, I regret it, and I do apologize for that. I never intended it to hurt anyone except Ted Cruz. Civility is just nice words. Maybe we should all worry a little bit more about the niceness of our actions.
So I love shows that end with a lesson, and here to see if we learned anything from the Samantha Bee show last night is Dana Loesch. She has her own show where she learns a lot. Hey, Dana, do you always end with a lesson we should learn from the Dana Loesch show when you're done?
No, but that's a really good idea, Brian. I think I'm going to incorporate that beginning today. I'm going to start today.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, right? I know. I just need a helpful dog.
I missed that show, Brian.
Right, sure. So, you know, what did you think of Samantha Bee's apology? At the end, she made it pretty clear that she was sorry for using that word, but at the same time, it diminished her ultimate big picture point, which was about immigration in this country, and she doesn't like the way Donald Trump is handling it.
Yeah, I think that was just an excuse. And I love how she says, well, I say this word on my show all the time. Well, I don't think America knows that because America doesn't watch her show. So maybe she does, but we just, why in the world, out of all words to try to reclaim, would you try to reclaim that one? And you don't reclaim a word by using it in an insulting manner against another woman. That's not reclaiming the word. That's joining along with the gang. And Samantha Bee apparently didn't pick up on that. And furthermore, as she finally realized, she hijacked her own intent to bring attention to illegal immigration by using this term, and that's what everyone talked about, and no one talked about anything else. But this is the most that anyone has talked about her, so I don't feel sorry for her because she got what she wanted. She used this word because she wanted to be shocking. She wanted to expand her name recognition. And she did, but she's not recognized in a good way, nor do people identify her as being someone who is smart or humorous.
Yeah, you didn't used to have to be vulgar to be funny. Somehow it's turned into that these days. I want to get your thoughts, though, on Alice Johnson. That is the big news that broke yesterday, the sentence of being commuted yesterday by President Trump. You think it's a good thing? Obviously, this is something that Kim Kardashian was very passionate about. She met with the president last week. They had that photo together. Before we get your thoughts, though, let's play Alice Johnson this morning on CBS and her reaction. We'll get it in a moment. So what is your reaction off the top here?
Well, I think it's incredibly interesting that Kim Kardashian has had more effect politically than Samantha Bee has had, and has also had a better impact on the headlines for all the haters out there. But even more so, I think that this is yet another instance where the administration is making good on promises from the previous administration. Because remember, under the Obama administration, we had a lot of lip service about taking the first steps towards prison reform, particularly for nonviolent offenses. And that's what this president has given more attention to. And he actually, with the commutation of this sentence of Alice Johnson, I mean, he showed that he's willing to listen to people who come to D.C. to try to affect change. And furthermore, he does believe that prison reform is a serious issue. And I think that a lot of people on the left are incredibly angry to see a Republican administration follow through on these promises.
And then